Have you ever felt like a cat showed up at your door as if it had chosen you? No owner, no clear direction. It simply appears and stays. For many people, this might seem like a coincidence. But in the spiritual world, this kind of encounter is seen as a sign, a calling, or even a mission. In this video, we're going to explore 5 spiritual reasons that may explain why a stray cat comes to your home. These animals are much more than quiet companions. They carry a unique energy, capable of transforming spaces and deeply touching those who cross their path. Stay with us and discover that the arrival of that cat in your life might have a much greater purpose than you imagine. And if you enjoy understanding your pet's behavior and want to offer them a happier and healthier life, subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos, always with quality content, created with care and responsibility for those who love cats and dogs. By subscribing, you help our channel grow and continue bringing content that truly makes a difference in the relationship between humans and animals. Presence of spirits or subtle energies. Cats have long been known as mystical creatures, with a deep connection to the invisible world. In many spiritual traditions, it's believed that they can sense what our human senses cannot, such as subtle energies, vibrational fields, and even the presence of spirits. When a stray cat shows up at your home, it may have been drawn to some kind of energetic movement happening there. Perhaps it sensed a spiritual presence, a shift in vibration, or an energy that needs to be balanced. And by instinct, it approaches, as if responding to a silent call. Some say that cats are like spiritual sentinels. They don't just perceive these presences, they also act as mediators between worlds. If something needs to be harmonized, they position themselves, observe, move through the space, and often choose a specific corner of the house to stay, as if they're energetically working on that area. This behavior might seem strange to those who only see the physical side of the animal. But for those who believe in the spiritual dimension, the presence of a cat is a clear sign that something is happening beyond what the eyes can see. It may be there to protect, to cleanse, or simply to accompany an energetic process. So if a stray cat has started visiting your home for no apparent reason, pay close attention. It might be responding to an energy you haven't yet noticed, but that is present. And in that case, its arrival could be a spiritual gift, a way of bringing balance and protection to your home. A call for spiritual awakening. Sometimes, the arrival of a stray cat at your home isn't just a coincidence. It's a sign that something within you is ready to awaken. In spiritual traditions, it's believed that certain animals enter our lives as messengers, bringing with them an energy that invites us to reflect, transform, and grow from within. The cat, with its quiet and observant nature, can be that messenger. It doesn't demand attention, doesn't make a fuss. It simply appears, settles in, and watches. And in that simple gesture, it may be inviting you to look inward, to reconnect with your intuition, your spirituality, or with aspects of your life that you may have been neglecting. This kind of encounter often happens during times of transition. You might be going through emotional, professional, or spiritual changes, and the cat shows up as a symbol that it's time to open yourself to new perceptions. It represents mystery, silence, and wisdom, qualities we often need to cultivate in order to move forward with greater clarity. The presence of the cat can inspire you to slow down, to observe more, to trust your instincts. And above all, it can be a reminder that you're not alone in this process. Subtle forces surround you and support you, even if you can't see them. So if a stray cat has chosen your home at this particular moment in your life, it may be offering you more than companionship. It may be inviting you to awaken, to reconnect with who you truly are, and to walk your path with greater awareness and balance. Energetic protection. Have you ever heard that cats have a special sensitivity to things human eyes can't see? In spiritual beliefs, they are considered energetic guardians, able to detect and neutralize negative vibrations in a space. When a stray cat shows up at your home, it could be a sign that it was drawn to an energy that needs balancing. Cats have a kind of spiritual radar. They sense when there's imbalance, sadness, or tension. And when they approach, it's as if they're offering silent help, a kind of shield against what we cannot perceive. Many people report that after a cat arrives, the atmosphere in the home feels lighter, calmer. It's as if the cat has cleansed the space simply by being there. So if a stray cat has chosen your home to stay, it may be there to protect you. It might have sensed that you need support. And in that case, welcoming its presence could be more than an act of kindness. It could be a spiritual embrace. Connection to past lives. In many spiritual traditions, it's believed that our souls go through multiple lifetimes, and that certain encounters in this life are actually reunions. When a stray cat shows up at your home and immediately connects with you, as if it already knows you, this could be a sign of a bond that comes from another life. This kind of connection is hard to explain rationally. It's that feeling of familiarity, of comfort, as if the animal has always been part of your story. And maybe it has. In spiritual beliefs, some say that cats can accompany souls across different incarnations, acting as guides, protectors, or companions on the journey. If this cat seems to have chosen you, follows you, watches you closely, or settles into your home naturally, it may be resuming a mission that began in another life. It might have returned to continue caring for you, to support you during a specific moment, or simply to be by your side once again. The cat's spiritual mission. Not every encounter with an animal is random. In spiritual thought, it's believed that some cats have a specific mission, to find a person, a home, or a situation where their presence will be essential. When a stray cat shows up at your door, it may be fulfilling exactly that mission, and you may have been chosen as part of it. These cats don't arrive by chance. They appear during moments when we are more vulnerable, more open, or more in need of companionship, protection, or healing. And even without words, they offer exactly what we need: silence, presence, affection, and balance. It's as if they instinctively know that this is where they're meant to be. If this stray cat has come to you, it may be offering more than companionship. It may be there to remind you of something important, to guide you through a transition, or to help you see life with greater sensitivity. And in that case, welcoming this animal can be a spiritual gesture, a way of acknowledging that greater forces are at work around you. Accepting the presence of a cat with a spiritual mission is like opening the door to something sacred. It's allowing the invisible to manifest through the simple, and letting the mystery of life reveal itself in the form of watchful eyes and quiet steps. As we've seen throughout this video, the presence of a stray cat at your home can carry much deeper meanings than we might expect. In spirituality, nothing happens by chance. And when a cat appears, it's always worth observing closely, listening with your heart, and welcoming with respect. It may be there to teach you something, to accompany you during an important moment, or simply to remind you that you are being cared for, even if in invisible ways. If you've experienced something similar, share your story in the comments. Let's create a space for exchange and connection, where spirituality and love for animals walk side by side. And if this content touched you in any way, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive future updates. Thank you for watching, and may cats continue to illuminate your path.